The Spark Summit to me is an opportunity to connect with a lot of individuals in the healthcare space, and not just from a healthcare aspect, but from an educational perspective. There's a lot in the world today, both vocationally and educationally, that has changed, has adapted, has become more of a conversation, but less of an audience-driven dialogue. So you get a whole bunch of people together and you get all the companies together and we're brainstorming around what's our next steps and how do we collaborate, and it's refreshing. It really sets the tone for the future in partnerships in addition to how we can just improve the world around us. Over the last 2 years, there's been a big change in the market, one because of connectivity opportunities, because of COVID, because of instability in the world, and a difference as well in economic changes. And with that, we've been partnering with organizations who are forward-thinking, but at the same time, we're trying to bring qualified applicants to the forefront of the business. With that being the case, UMA has been a great partner. Not only do they work with us on our needs, but they also know how to apply it within their curriculum, their career services, and their alumni group. So with that, UMA has been pivotal for us on an expansionary effort domestically, as well as a future stance on partnerships at the strategic level. At HTS, the future of work is changing to an employee-centric model. And what I mean by that is how do we work with the ever-changing market around allowances and expectations. Yesterday, we expected people to be in the site. We expected them to be there 8 hours a day. But now I'm trying to find a way to say, how can I get you there only at the most pivotal times that meets your needs? I think the best way to move key issues forward is an example of the Spark Summit. Dialogue with decision makers and participants in the market. It's not just one stream. This isn't a pay organization conversation. This isn't also just a provider-based conversation. We have providers, facilities, in addition to payers at this organization, this conversation. And we're bringing education into the front of it. Saying how do we keep people prepared? How do we keep them on the front line of change? And how do we make sure that the dialogue isn't lost in only one channel, but everyone's aligned at what can we do and where are we going and how can we help people? That's the dialogue that has to happen. Key points have to be a discussion amongst all parties. It cannot be just segmented to one population. Otherwise you get a small impact. This is one of those best ways to do it. So when we look at empathy in healthcare, I think we always have to focus on what are we doing and what's the end mission. We're only treating people. We're not selling internet. We're not selling an SPECS application. I'm not trying to sell you my product. I'm trying to take care of you. Your plan, your solution, and your care is at the forefront of every decision and interaction that we have. If I'm not thinking about you and how it impacts you and how it's hard and how it's really painful at times, then I'm missing it. Our organization and any other organization in healthcare has to be centric to the member. It has to be centric to these are people. This is not a product. And because they're people, we need to treat them right. We need to have understanding of their circumstances. And as we move throughout the process of care, we do what's best for them in every scenario.